Meet us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Google+. Hey guys, this is Phil from underKG.com. This is Meizu MX4. You guys may or may not have heard about it. It's one of the biggest phone manufacturers in China. From mainland China, there's Huawei, ZTE, Meizu, and Xiaomi. Of course, you heard about that. And Meizu recently got funded by a large corporation, especially one that from Ma Win, that's from Alibaba, and now they're doubling their sales. So this is their latest flagship. Of course, there's an MX4 Pro, but this is the general version, the standard version of the MX4, one of their latest flagships. And so let's get direct into it. This is a packaging. It's a paper-based box. It doesn't look any fancy. The mainly Chinese version has actually a lot fancier box. I don't know why the Hong Kong version has this kind of box, but that's the way it is. This is imported from Hong Kong, and they're selling this in mostly in Asian and especially the Chinese regions, Hong Kong, mainland China, Taiwan, and some of other Chinese influence areas like Malaysia or elsewhere. There's a micro USB cable and little charger over here. And supposedly an earphone should fit here, but there's a little kind notification that says earphone not included. Then why is there a hole? I don't know, maybe a different version or a different packaging or a higher priced version is gonna share the same packaging and may include an earphones, but we don't have one. Alright, so this is the part that contains the phone, and it looks really fancy. It's just like a leaflet or just a little book, and opening it up gives us the MX4 itself with the little details about the Flyme 4. Flyme is the name of their operating system. It's not exactly an operating system. It's a fork of an Android. It's called the Flyme OS. And it's based on an Android KitKat. They've been building it since the first launch of the MX. There was MX, MX2, MX3, and the MX4 and the Pro. And this is their latest version, Flyme 4. They're known for their regular updates like Xiaomi is. And based on their release notes, it seems like they're doing a pretty good job with their updates. Alright, so let's start with the design. It's got it's got a receiver on the top, 2 megapixel camera, 5.36 inches of a Full HD display. To be exact, that's actually 1920 by 1152 pixels. That's kind of weird, but Meizu has been using this a little weird resolution for their panels for past few years, so I guess that's natural for Meizu. There's a little home key that glows when powered on. You can swipe it to go back to the previous menu or tap and hold on it to turn off the screen. There are lots of usage to it. There's diamond coated edges over here that it seems like there are a lot of manufacturers who do that. And there's a power key, the earphone jack, volume rocker here on the left, and the micro USB port on the bottom with the speaker and the microphone. The back is covered with the 20.7 megapixels camera with the dual tone LED flash and the Meizu logo. That's not exactly beautiful to my eyes, but you know, as design is a design. It will depend on who is looking at the logo. And the battery cover is detachable, which doesn't allow you. That wasn't easy. For the replacement of the battery's built in. It's a 3100 milliamps of battery, and there's a little SIM card slot over here. It takes micro SIM, so keep that noted. And the battery cover itself is actually a little piece of plastic. Alright, so let's part this guy on right now. While we do that, there's this is 5.36 inches, but has a very, very narrow bezel. So compare it with the Galaxy S4, that's a 4.99 inches, or an iPhone 6. Well, it's a dummy, but it should be enough for comparison. Here we go. So slightly taller than two of the devices. And screen's loading, and here we are with the Flyme OS. We're gonna tap next. Sorry, no, okay. We can skip all these, and here we are. So they have a slightly different version of the mainland Chinese or the Hong Kong version of their devices. Hong Kong version, of course, ships with the Google Play Store, unlike mainland China, where they blocked all the Google services and some of the SNS, the social medias. This is their launcher. There's dock. And all the apps are placed on the background. There's no app drawer. This is seen on a lot of Chinese phones, and Meizu is no exception. You can pull down from the notification bar, and you can get to the settings menu or not. you can get to the settings menu here, and we can see that this guy is shipped with Android 4.4, and there are a lot of other options over here for customizing. You can auto hide the smart bar over here. That's how they call the navigation bar. And you can set that quick wake up, and this guy is depending on it. So you can turn it off by tapping and holding it, and you can tap twice to unlock the screen. So this is a heavily modded operating system, if you may call that. Very bright in the senses, and it seems like Meizu has put a lot of effort in their design. Everything is really clean and neat, and there's a little smart bar over here that has a combination with the navigation bar and the menu combined together. So that you can see, the calendar is another thing that I liked about the Flyme OS. It's very clean and neat. It's very, very well done. There's some compatibility problems. Some apps don't exactly work flawlessly with the Flyme OS because they have modded it so heavily, but we'll get to that later. Now, today's an only unboxing, so let's take a look at this beautiful piece of device. It's a very, very well built. The build quality is actually a lot better than I thought. It's got a very solid design. It feels nice on the hand. Let's make this a bit brighter. If I can figure out how to do that. All right. Okay. Okay, here we go. So it's got a nice screen. It's got a nice operating system. It looks very clean and fancy in the way. All right, so this was a Meizu MX4. It's one of the known Chinese manufacturers for smartphones. It's got very, very narrow bezels, as you can see. Let's see how this guy performs in real life. We'll come back very soon. Stay tuned for our review video, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.